Hey guys, Bird Yugioh here, coming at you with another deck profile. This one's another ritual deck, one of my favorites, Nekroz. This is my take on it. It's going to be basically a Krystya, Nyarla, Gildagra Nekroz deck. So a little different than most everyone's doing the Vanity's Ruler or the Monarch one. But this one's a little more, it's better going second. I like it a lot better. It's a little more, a few more combos that you can do. It's just a super fun deck, so let's get right into it. One of the more important, kind of heart and soul of the deck is Brionac, because it's going to get you to everything you need. Get you a Nekroz monster, which in turn can get you a Nekroz spell if you need it. But it's just your way of getting to any of your Nekroz cards that you need. It also has an on-the-field effect. You can target up to 2 face-up monsters on the field that were special summoned from the extra deck, and you shuffle them into the deck, so that's really good going second sometimes. Trishula is by far your best Nekroz going second. When it's ritual summon, you can banish exactly 3 of your opponent's cards, 1 from their hand, field, and graveyard. Super good. And also, if this is in your hand, when a card or effect is activated that targets a Nekroz monster you control, you can discard this card and negate the activation. So, really good protection as well. Valkyris, same kind of thing. This acts as a hand trap as well. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can banish 1 Nekroz card from your graveyard, discard this card, and you negate the attack and end the battle phase. Also, during your main phase, if this is on the field, you can tribute up to 2 monsters from your hand and or field and draw the same number of cards you tributed. So there's a cool combo I'll show you at the end that does utilize that second effect. Colossalus, really good. We used to play it at 3 back when Brio was just at 1, but now that Brionac's at 3, you only really need 2 of these. This is basically your way of searching out any of your Nekroz ritual spell cards. And also, if this is on the field, during either player's turn, you can target 1 face-up monster on the field that was special summoned from the extra deck, and until the end of the turn, its attack is 0, and its effects are negated. So, really good for searching, obviously, your Nekroz spell cards, but also that effect when it's on the field comes up quite a bit, too. One of the best cards that you want to end on your field with is Yugioh, because this is going to negate the effects of face-up monsters on the field that were special summoned from the extra deck. And it's got 2300 attack, so a lot of it's going to be difficult sometimes for your opponent to get over it, and you have ways of protecting it, like with Decisive Armor. Decisive Armor, you can discard this card and target 1 Nekroz monster, and it gains 1000 attack and defense. So you're mostly going to be using that if you have this face up or this, because they're your best ones to kind of interrupt your opponent, but it gives them some attack so people can't just run over them to get rid of them. It's got some high attack too. It's on the field effect. You just target 1 set card your opponent controls, destroy it, and if you do, you banish it. But it's mostly just a big body and for getting more attack for your monsters as well. The last of the rituals, we got 2 Ben 10. Super important since we're playing Krystya. You always want to see these in your hand to tribute them, to then get their effects off, to eventually search Krystya, and to just load up your grave with light fairies. 2 Chalice Slime. This is one you can definitely up to 3 because it's really good. Basically, you're just going to reveal this card, discard a card, and if you do, special summon 1 incantation from your deck. So that's searching you any ritual monster or ritual spell that you need. So really good. That's it for the ritual monsters. For our regular, we got 2 Shurit. Love it at 2. I think it's perfect there. And this one, if you ritual summon exactly 1, Nekroz ritual monsters. This can be used as the entire requirement. And then also, if this is tributed for the summon of a monster, you can search any warrior type Nekroz, which is basically, Brio, Trish, and Clauselus. Basically your best ones. You're going to be searching off of that if you tribute with it. And since we're playing Krystya, Gale Dogra is super awesome. You can use it going first to send Herald of the Arclight, or going second to send Elder Entity to kind of get rid of problem cards. So really versatile, really, really good. I'll show you a combo using him. Manju, another really good. These are basically the ones you want to be normal summoning. I'll show you a combo at the end that utilizes Manju and Gale Dogra, but Manju is just going to search you any ritual monster or ritual spell card. And then one Archlord Krystya. You only need one because it's very, very searchable, but it's basically the card you want to end almost every first turn on, if you can, because it's going to stop your opponent from special summoning, and it's also got 2800 attack, so super good. And then for the incantations, 2 Candle, 2 Talismandra, 2 Pensaplume, and 1 Bookstone. They're primarily just going to get you whatever you need whenever you need it. Super good. Wouldn't play any more, wouldn't play any less. Love it at that ratio there. For the spell cards, most important ones are ritual cards. Mirror, 2 Kaleidoscope. I like it at 2. I've seen most people drop it down to 1. But I still like, using Herald of the Arclight whenever I can, or just send in any other monsters from your extra deck. And then 2 Cycle. This one's super good because it's going to be special summoning from your grave, and the combo, one of the combos I'll show you at the end does really they both use it, but one really uses that to its advantage. And then the last ritual is Inception, because it is good. Sometimes you'll be able to summon out your Chalice line, but also if this is in the grave, you can send 1 incantation from your hand or face up on your field, and then special summon 1 incantation from your deck. So again, it's just another way of searching out whatever you need. Last of the spells, we play 3 Preparation of Rites. Obvious choice. At the very minimum, you're going to be searching a level 7 or lower ritual monster, but if you also have a ritual spell card in your grave, you're going to be adding that to your hand as well. So really, really good, going first or late game. And the last card we play is Reinforcement of the Army. I'm going to be searching you Manju, Shurit, or your Clauselus. So basically searches all your kind of combo pieces or just whatever you need. Sorry, it doesn't search Manju. I think I said Manju. Okay, now for the extra deck. Play 3 Herald of the Arclight. I'd say that's probably your most important card in the extra deck, because you're going to want to be sending this to the graveyard as much and as often as you can, because it's going to search you any ritual monster or ritual spell card. Super, super good. Going second, if you need to, with like Gale Dogra, you can always send Elder Entity to just pop a card, problem card that your opponent has on the field, and destroy it. And then I kind of mentioned it, we are playing Nyarla. This is your way of using and just abusing Herald of the Arclight. Once you get it into the grave, you can then attach it to this again, and then go into Azathoth if you want. Frozen Lady Justice will get detach that again to get it to the grave. I'll show you that in the combo. And then Gaia Dragon kind of to end your turn, so you have something with some attack on it. And then the last card, or ranked card we play is Dugaris. In my opinion, especially in this deck, other than Nyarla, this is the one you're going to want to be going into, just because it gets you draw power and it special summons from the grave, whatever you need. So really, really good card. And then the last of the cards we play are just Kaleidoscope. targets. You got a level 3, a level 6, a 10, 11, and 12. Just for summoning out whatever you need off of those. Okay, so now combo time. So this first one is going to utilize Gale Dagra, and this is basically just a 1-card combo. You need Gale Dagra, and then any way of getting to like a Nekroz cycle. I think you can do this with actually any of the Nekroz ritual cards, but we'll just use Colossalus. Like I said, there's like 100 different ways you can get to Colossalus too. You know, Brionac, whatever you need. But first we're going to be normal summoning Gale Dagra, sending Herald of the Arclight twice, and we're going to search. Where is it? Cyber Angel Ben 10 and Brionac. Off of those two. And then we're going to use Brionac, send that, to add Valkyris. And then you're going to, let's see, we're going to ditch Colossalus to grab ourselves, as I said, just one of these you can use. We'll use Cycle. And then you're going to activate Nekroz Cycle to send Ben 10, to then special summon. Oh, sorry, you're going to tribute both of these, Gale Dagra and Ben 10, to summon out Valkyris. You're going to get Cyber Angel Ben 10's effect, and you're going to add another Ben 10. And then you're going to use Valkyris' effect, tribute this Ben 10 to draw a card, and then, but also the main reason you're doing that is to search. You get another search off of Ben 10 to search for Krystya. And as it stands right now, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 light fairies, and you can just special summon out Krystya. Just like that, you got 2 big bodies on board, and then your opponent's not special summoning. Off of, like I said, basically just a 1-card combo. So that's cool one you could do with Gale Dagra. And then this other one I'm showing you. Need Manju. And then Kaleidoscope, or a way to get to Kaleidoscope. And a Colossalus, or again, a way of getting to Colossalus. So, first thing we're going to do, normal summon Manju. Manju's going to get us our Brionac. You're going to send our Brio to search out Unicorn. And then you're going to activate Kaleidoscope to send Herald of the Arclight to summon out Unicorn. Herald of the Arclight is going to search us a Cyber Angel Ben 10. And then you're going to go into Nyarla. Just like right here so we can really see that. Go into Nyarla. And then you're going to be using Nyarla's effect to discard Ben 10 to make him a rank 5. That's a way of getting a Ben 10 into the grave. And then you're going to use his other effect to detach all of its materials to then add one from the grave. So you're going to make Herald of the Arclight. And then you're going to go into Frozen Lady Justice, and you special summon this by having a rank 5 monster by detaching one from it. So you're going to detach Herald to then special summon out your Frozen Lady Justice. Get another search off of Herald. And this time we're going to search, what do we want to search? No, we want to search out, where is it? That's in our grave. Search out the other Ben 10. And at this point, I would probably just go ahead and overlay into Gaia Dragon. This time we're going to ditch Colossalus to search our cycle. You're going to activate cycle, attributing Benten to summon Brionac from the grave. And then you're going to use Cyber Angel Benten's effect to search Krystya. And right now, with what we just did, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 light fairies in grave to special summon Krystya. Krystya's effect, and we'll get our another search card in hand. That's a 3-card combo. Again, pretty easy to do, very common to see. Those are 2 awesome combos with this deck. That's the reason I play this Gale Dagra, Krystya version, because I feel there's just more you can do with it. Better going second, still really good going first. But yeah, that's the deck profile, guys. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. I've got some awesome decks upcoming. I've got a list of like 50 decks that I'm wanting to do. You can always comment down below if there's any deck you're really interested in that you kind of want to see my take on. Just comment down below. But yeah, catch you guys on the next one.